The family spirit of Christmas time burns especially bright in this place, where nearly all the residents trace their ancestry to 400 settlers, shipped from across the Atlantic in chains more than 2 centuries ago.
Oh, Lord, where did I go? Oh, Lord, sing on the midnight.
Holding on to their culture is a passion for the people of Sapelo Island, who proudly call themselves Geechees, a name deriving from their origins in what is now Sierra Leone. Sapelo is one of a chain of barrier sea islands stretching from North Carolina to Florida, and the last whose black residents have kept steady faith with their historical roots. But Sapelo's people are fighting a strong tide. With a single ferry line as their only connection to the mainland, they have little choice but to seek their livelihoods off the island and watch its full-time population, now fewer than 60, keep shrinking.
A lot of the young people, they want to go off to a bigger college, off to a bigger place to live. They want to advance their careers because the jobs over here are limited for a lot of the young people.
This crumbling mansion, a draw for tourists and couples seeking a romantic wedding site,
A dream is a wish.
is one of the island's few employers. But it doesn't generate enough jobs to halt the Geechees' outward migration.
So important to preserve the culture with the dirt roads, etc. here.
Charles Hall and his son Reginald are helping to lead the campaign to preserve Sapelo's culture and to draw back island descendants.
That's one way we can hold on longer and with more in-depth of the culture. But beside that, we need a means of income, which is tourism. It's a double-edged sword.
A double-edged sword because the price of more tourism is more erosion of their traditional way of life. But a big tourism footprint is just part of the threat to Sapelo's enduring character. This century-old church was a ruin until volunteers restored it just a few years ago. Now it's a fine tourist attraction, but it's rarely used for services because all the nearby residents have left, forced in one way or another off their properties. Elsewhere on the island, black property owners see their modest traditional homes beginning to be dwarfed by bigger, taller, more lavish houses. Homes built by and for white mainlanders who drive up land prices and property taxes that would make Sapelo less affordable for its old families.
The developers here on the island are being given a right-of-way outside of the law to come down here and build to run us off.
Hall says the federal government could slow the development drive by extending more historical protections to Sapelo's homes.
We want to keep it as pristine as it was in the past.
I know, Lord.
I want to remember that. I want to keep that as a fresh memory in my mind forever.
But unless Sapelo's descendants turn back the developers and their money, this island may become like all the others, which tried and failed to resist the siren song of change.
Believer I know.
Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Sapelo Island, Georgia.
I know, Lord.